Sri Lanka and India. The referee in charge of the action
Our
from
next contest
Germany,
is between boxers
Susan
from
Kopka.
Northern Ireland and Ghana.
First to the ring, boxing out of the red corner, representing Northern Ireland, Dylan James Eagleson.
19-year-old Dylan Eagleson from Belfast approaching the boxing ring for his third bout of Birmingham 2022. And his back foot boxing has been very impressive to this point. A split decision victor, 3-2 over Scotland.
And his opponent boxing
Matthew
out of the
McHale
blue corner, representing Ghana,
at the semi-final stage.
Abraham Mensah.
Abraham Mensah is a fellow teenager, and that is a business-like march towards the boxing ring. Just had to pause to figure out which way he was going, but he's taking up residence in the blue corner here after boxing out of the red corner yesterday. Abraham
Ladies and
Mensah,
gentlemen,
the
this
reigning
is the
national
final of the
champion of
men's
Ghana.
bantamweight division.
What a contest we have in
Contested
prospect
over
here.
3-minute rounds. Introducing to you first in the red corner, boxing out of Northern Ireland, Dylan James Eagleson. And in the blue corner, representing Ghana, Abraham Mensah.
So Susan Kopka of Germany brings both boxers to center ring for their instructions. We're in the 54-kilogram bantamweight division, and this is two teen sensations going head-to-head for bantamweight gold here at the Commonwealth Games. The boxer wearing red, invariably on the back foot, operating out of the southpaw stance, is Dylan Eagleson. Just 19 years of age, and when he can get the contest to this type of tempo and use the space of the ring, well, he uses his back foot prowess to terrific effect. The man on the front foot, wearing blue, is Abraham Mensah. He's also only 19 years of age, doubling up the jab, coming forward behind the right cross from the Ghanaian capital, Accra. A contrast in styles that we expect to blend to make for a really thoughtful and cagey encounter.
Eagleson's movement here is as important as the punches that he's throwing. Very hard to nail with a shot is Eagleson. That's his game. He scores very well and he moves and he frustrates the opponent. Then the opponent comes looking for him and then falls into the trap. And Mensah has got to watch that that doesn't happen to him here. Certainly Mensah, for me, has got to dictate the pace if he's going to be successful. But restricting Eagleson's movement is going to be the problem. This Northern Irish boxer, very skillful indeed on that back foot, hits and moves, brings his opponent onto the shots, controls the pace. So yeah, he's a difficult man to box against, Eagleson.
Both men prevailed in their respective semi-finals. Good defense with the right glove from Mensah to block that left hook that was whipped in from the southpaw wearing red. But both men with split decision verdicts in their respective semis. That's a shot after the command of stop from Eagleson. Good right hand from Mensah, who got onto the front foot. He faded noticeably in the third and final round of his 3-0 points verdict over Owen Harris-Allen of Wales. But what was impressive is that he managed that fatigue very well. He continued to keep his shape, continued to think out his defensive responsibility and his attacks. And he got through, managing that fatigue to progress here through to the gold medal bout against Matthew McHale. Reece McFadden displayed similar veteran savvy to prevail on a 3-2 split. Nice movement in the pocket from Eagleson. causing Mensah to fall short with that cluster of punches.
If Mensah allows Eagleson to dictate the pace, Ronald, then Mensah's going to have a few problems here. As this round's gone on, Eagleson's just started to control things a little bit better. The faster the pace, then the more problems that Eagleson will have. But at the moment, this is a little bit better, although it's a little bit wild and erratic from Mensah. But that's the tactic, he's got to put more pressure on. But that for me is a good round for Eagleson, who's boxed very smartly on that back foot.
Mensah turned southpaw at the end of the round. How will the judges see it? It was close for my money, but Eagleson effective on the back foot. But remember, we've seen a lot of judges here do prefer front foot pressure.
Yes, we do indeed. Mensah, the last minute or so, came on stronger, starting to catch Eagleson a little bit more. And I thought it was a clever display from the man in red. Got caught there with a shot. But like you say, Ronald, some of the judges here prefer that front foot boxing.
Show body, side step, then put it on him. Let's go. Still in this.
Well, a 4-1 split in favour of Mensah. Only the judge from Canada preferring the work of Eagleson. As we prepare to go into round number 2. So we move into the second round. Susan Kotka instructing Mensah to return to his corner to ensure that the waistband is visible. Not just a fashion accessory that helps the judges determine whether a blow is fair or foul.
Well, those scores could certainly change the tactics now from Eagleson, who's opted to box on the back foot in that first round. So he may come over that front foot a little bit more.
It certainly was. Practically sprinting across the boxing ring in pursuit of Eagleson. Eagleson backing up with his own fleet-footed movement, but then suddenly ran into the turnbuckle. There's another raiding attack. Oh, that's an arm bar applied by Mensah. My goodness. And that is a stern talking to from the referee. Mensah will have to watch how he conducts himself. Nice check right hook on the retreat from Eagleson after he was tagged by an overhand right from Mensah.
You hear the Northern Irish corner there saying be first and third. So they want their boxer to lead. And then if Mensah comes back at him, then he's got to go again. That's what they're asking for. It's scrappy on the inside. So that might mean then Eagleson just holding his feet slightly longer and getting that first attack off as he did there. It's scrappy on the inside though, Ron. Not a lot being scored.
Good.
Mensah now again is turned southpaw.
Yep. Switched his stance, operating as a lefty, leading with the right hand and right foot. And this is similar to the opening contest Abraham Mensah had, where he outpointed Rukmal Prasthana of Sri Lanka. Physical, untidy. He shows that he's not averse to this type of contest. This time it's Eagleson who applies the arm bar. Shorts are going to require some adjustments again from the coaches of the Ghanaian boxer.
A little bit scrappy on the inside. Can Eagleson listen to that corner? First and third, that's what they want from him. But Mensah himself, he fancies the job as a southpaw also, so he must be talented, Mensah. He can go orthodox, he can go southpaw. Being fought at a terrific pace now, but again, just tying each other up on the inside.
And again, Eagleson not being given the space to work to demonstrate his prowess on the back foot. A lot of crowding, a lot of swarming, a lot of mauling on the inside, where they're effectively spoiling one another's work. Good right uppercut dug into the body, turned by a right, followed by a right hook to the head, then a left hook bolo shot into the body from Eagleson, swinging and missing because of good movement from Mensah. Mensah with a portion of success, scoring shots underneath. Beautiful hand, beautiful shot dug into the body from Eagleson. It was countered immediately by a backhand success from Mensah, and both boxers really getting leverage onto their shots now, resulting in this furious exchange at centre ring.
Yes, tremendous stuff. Eagleson holding his feet, Mensah would prefer that anyway, but he's having success also, Eagleson. So this is a fairly close round here, but a change of tactics from Eagleson. He stopped the movement, held his feet, and that was a cracking exchange there.
Terrific response from Dylan Eagleson. Let's see if we can listen in.
Listen. Switch on. Big deep breath. Switch on. You got to focus here now. You listening? Focus. Everyone's about focus. Don't get wild.
So Eagleson, change of tack to there. Halfway through that round, started to hold his feet a little bit more and trade with his opponent. And to be honest, probably had the better of it on the inside. This fella would prefer Eagleson to do that anyway, stand and trade with him. But it was Eagleson that got through the better shots. Let's have a look at the scores. Yep, there you go. That's confirmation.
A clean sweep of the cards in favour of Dylan Eagleson. His change of tactics paying dividends. And so he has tied things up. 19 points apiece for 4 of the 5 judges. He leads 20 points to 19 for judge number 1. So we go into the third and final round of the 54 kilogram bantamweight gold medal bout. And these two prodigiously, precociously talented 19-year-olds drawing the very best out of one another. Good right hand on the front foot as Mensah continues to switch between orthodox and southpaw. Eagleson had his success in round number 2 by changing. Beautiful 2-shot salvo to the body. He stands his feet again and is scoring really effectively with heavy shots downstairs. There's a right hand sunk in just above the belt line of Mensah. A terrific portion of the round for Dylan Eagleson, piling up the points and inflicting heavy punches to the body of the man in blue.
Yeah, showing some good stuff on the inside there, Eagleson. He's still got to use his jab as well as Mensah's coming forward though, Ronald, I think. Mensah's still dangerous, but just getting caught there. A little bit predictable now, Mensah, the way he's coming forward, because he knows he's got to force the pace and put the pressure on. This contest is all on this last round, so it's who can impress the judges. And Mensah, he knows only one way, and that's to come forward. So that means he's a little bit predictable going forward.
Eagleson continuing to invest in body shots, looking to slow down the front foot pressure that Mensah is looking to apply. Eagleson looking to cap what has been a terrific summer so far in 2022. Second place in the European Senior Championships, a bronze medal in the European Under-22 Championships. As the afters continuing after the command or the intervention of the referee. Good left hand landed on the resumption from Mensah. He came over with a right hand during the exchange. So Eagleson, having had a terrific start to the round, beginning to time the advances of Mensah now and pick him off with hard shots shoveled into the midsection of the 19-year-old from Ghana.
Yes, I mean, Eagleson's natural instincts are to counter-punch, and that's why he's sitting back and just waiting for Mensah to come into punching range now. But he's got to probably do a little bit more also, Eagleson here, now and again counter-attack, so beat his opponent to the punch as he's coming forward. But Eagleson, again, he's more comfortable with the opponents coming over that front foot at him. He seems to be able to can control the opponent there with shots like that.
So Eagleson buying time. You hear the cry from the Northern Ireland corner of 30 seconds. And again, Eagleson showing ring craft beyond his years, because he's just employing some real veteran savvy to run the clock down. When the referee says stop, he doesn't let go straight away or walk his man back across the ring. Now the clock has stopped. So once again, supposed to be taking place over in that blue corner, but a last rallying call from the Ghanaian coach as the 10-second clapper sounds. Mensah rolling the dice. It's an all-or-nothing effort, but Eagleson keeping his composure, maintaining the gap between himself and his advancing opponent, and Eagleson knows that he has done enough to be crowned as the Commonwealth Games king here in the 54 kilogram bantamweight division. And that is a magnificent performance for the 19-year-old from Belfast, conceding the opening round before battling back magnificently to take the second round unanimously. And for my money, he's won the third as well. But how will the judges see it?
I think if the contest is all on the last round, then for me, the man in red has done the better work. bobbing and weaving, working the body very well there, bringing his opponent onto a couple of good shots here, did Eagleson, and rallied well. Mensah, he knows only one way, and that's to go forward, a little bit erratic, a little bit wild, but he had some success on that front foot. But this will be a good performance from Eagleson after losing that first round.
We go to the judges' scorecards, where we have a unanimous decision for the winner and now Commonwealth gold medalist. In the red corner, representing
Dylan Eagleson jumps for joy at having been declared a unanimous point decision victor in the gold medal bout in the 54 kilogram bantamweight division. And what it means is that the 19-year-old from Belfast will stand atop the highest medal rostrum here at Birmingham 2022. Abraham Mensah gave it absolutely everything, and this caps a terrific Commonwealth Games for him. 3 contests, 2 really impressive victories to come away with Commonwealth Games silver. He too only 19 years of age, and he'll be going back to Accra with the Commonwealth Games silver. But boarding the plane to Belfast with Commonwealth Games gold around his neck will be Dylan James Eagleson, and he and his coaching contingent absolutely delighted. A terrific performance, because we know all about his back foot boxing. He lost the first round 4-1, and in the second round he changed discernibly, stood, held his ground, fought fire with fire, landed terrific body punches to get the better of his man at short and mid-range. And then in the third round he had a terrific start, where again he was holding his feet, scoring heavily to the body, and that allowed him the luxury of being able to close out the contest on his terms. He repelled a very skillful, spirited, determined competitor in the face of Abraham Mensah, and all of those qualities coming to the fore enabled Dylan Eagleson to stand on the highest medal rostrum as the Commonwealth Games gold medalist.
Very good performance indeed from Eagleson of Northern Ireland after losing the first round. He was up against it, and he had to change his tactics. That first round, I thought he boxed quite well, but the judges didn't seem to agree with me, and they didn't like it at all, and they scored it for Mensah. Eagleson changed tact in the second round, held his feet, fought his man toe-to-toe, counter-attacked occasionally, and then in the last round again, I think the volume was from Mensah, but the better quality shots, the eye catchers, was from Eagleson in red. But to turn it around after losing the